like, do you see how far off that road was? I heard the guy used to be basically a sniper, though, back in the original version of the game, before they patched it. So now we got our last Titanite shard we needed. Now our halberd's plus 10. Fantastic. And hey, we got an extra large Titanite shard in case we want to put something up to plus 6 or anything like that. Now the first order of business that I want to do, though, is despite how inept that particular guy is, I want to get rid of him first thing. Because he's just going to be annoying otherwise. Can't do anything with this yet. I don't believe. Let me see. I'm going to get up close to it. Yeah. We need that. We actually do need the key for these, which is the key that would open the other cages. But, you know, master key for whatever reason works on the other ones, but not on those. Still though, our focus here is to get rid of that guy first, the guy up top. Let him do his little thing like that. And then poke him in the butt. That's the name of the game, poking him in the butt. He's almost dead though, too. And there we go. That guy wasn't so bad. He doesn't respawn, so that means we don't have to worry about his bombs anymore. And now we're good to explore this area. That's the boss fog, obviously. But we're just not going there yet. We've got other matters to attend to. Like that guy over there. So I'm gonna drop down right here, then drop off right there. It's just sort of a unintended shortcut, I guess. And we're gonna aggro this guy up, let him come after us this way. I prefer to not fight him all the way down there. I prefer to take him on over here. Although he's not giving me much choice here. I probably didn't need to take that damage, but it is what it is. It happens. That guy will respawn though. Unlike the last guy that we fought like that, this dude does respawn. If you've got a strong enough weapon like this, you can just, yeah, take that guy out pretty quickly. Otherwise, he'll try to fence you in this little small, tight space, which is kind of rough. Since we saw mimics earlier, I should have mentioned this at the time, but that fucking alarm went off. You can either try to spot out mimics by attacking them, like this, you know. Obviously these two chests are not mimics. Or, you see the chain beside the chest. If it's a mimic, it's turned the other way. So the little open, like the chain is curved. I guess the opening is outwards of the curve, rather than inwards. But, like I said, these aren't mimics. Clearly not mimics. So I picked up a Divine Blessing there. It's a particularly good consumable. It's essentially a full cure, you know, remedies all status. I think it remedies all status effects. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it restores HP and all status effects. It's really fast, like you take it really fast if you use it. The downside is that there's like 5 of them in the game. So there's no chance of really building up a stock of those. Okay, still got some other stuff to do in this area. Hey, this guy looks familiar. Yeah, these Balder Knights from earlier are back. And still, you know, the same. That should take care of him. Oh good, large Titanite Shard. And this isn't a mimic either. Alright. Now there's only one more thing to really cover in this area that's worth noting, and it's probably the most important thing in this area other than the bonfire. That, you know, that's a little bit of a hidden bonfire. You can kind of see it from this angle. So you have to really be kind of looking, and then you're like, oh, you know, it looks like you can drop down there. And you just want to drop. You don't want to jump or roll. You just want to drop onto it very safely. Next thing we're about to do, though, is going to be, well, it's going to be this jump. This jump's scary. Yeah, totally fucked it up. But we got one of the other items in the area, which I was going to have to get anyway, so. Despite the name being Sniper Crossbow, you still can't aim with it. Free aim, that is. So don't be fooled. Now let's try that jump again. I like that you can jump in the game, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I like the jumping in the game. Okay. Okay. That's so perilous every time. And here we find this guy.
What? What? Who are you? Another undead. But I'm no different from those vile. You think you're different? Yes, I remember. So, let me help you out.
So, this guy, he's a merchant. He sells a few things that you can't get up to this point, like green Titanite shards and large Titanite shards. Thing is, he sells them a little bit overpriced. You can get these a little bit cheaper later, the large Titanite shards. Green Titanite shards, he might be the only one that sells those. I'm not sure. You can buy a series of weapons from him, great sword, and I don't think you can. I don't remember if you can find the great sword in the game or if you have to buy it from him. I don't seem to remember buying it from him. The great axe, of course, we've already found one, so there's no point in getting that. Baldur's shield would drop on the Balder Knights, so there's no point in buying that. The tower shield, however, I don't think that drops from anything, so you would have to buy it from him if you wanted the tower shield. He's got bolts. He's got sniper bolts for the sniper crossbow as well. He's got arrows, of course. Then here he's got some armor, some of which I'm possibly going to buy. He's got all the Balder armor, which you can also get from the Balder guys. The steel armor is, you can only get it from him. And the Katarina armor you can only get from him. I'm thinking about buying some of the Katarina armor, but I'm not entirely sure yet. And he's got some defense boosting rings.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, sorry. Should have mentioned this earlier because we picked up some rings. The Covetous Gold Serpent Ring, that's for item discovery. Probably use that at some point to do some farming, which I'll probably not do on camera. Ring of Steel Protection is a physical defense ring. Flame Stone Plate ring is a fire defense ring. If you didn't pick up some of the rings that I picked up earlier, this is a good point to get some rings. I mean, the Steel Protection ring is pretty good for this point. If you went through the depths, you'd have the Ring of the Evil Eye, which is pretty decent. Of course, I like my Wolf ring and my Havel's ring. There's, you know, to me, for this particular character, that's pretty much what I want to use. Alright. This guy, I mean, he's just easy like all the other ones we fought. Excuse me for a second. My apologies. I'm dealing with allergies this time. My voice may sound a little bit odd anyway. Be wary of fall. Yeah, there's no reason to jump off right here. Don't do it. It's there as a hazard, not as a secret. So we got the cage key, which allows us to, if we didn't have the master key, that would allow us to open up the cages from earlier. And it'll allow us to open up the cages that I saw across the way here. I never make that jump. That's nice. And for posterity's sake, this guy right down here, he's not guarding anything. It is a dead end. There's nothing back there. Fighting him is just to fight him. That's all it is. He doesn't aggro. He's just there. So, this gives us a shortcut to the beginning. Luckily that guy fell for whatever reason, so... Ah, thanks. Thanks. Oh well. I was gonna go back to the bonfire anyway. Now, Sin's Fortress can be a hot spot for PvP. So take great care if you reverse hollow in this area. I mean, seriously. Alright. Well, I'm gonna pop one of the Twin Humanities. Because I want to reverse hollow and kindle this bonfire. There's not much of a reason to kindle it, really. I'm just doing it because, essentially. Sorry, I was thinking of something. Now, the only reason I reversed hollowed was just purely to kindle the bonfire, which serves really no purpose anyway. I'm just doing it just because. Only thing left to do here is to fight the boss, which thankfully is probably about the easiest thing to do here. Before I fight him though, I do want to show off what's over here. Because normally you might come in here and think there's nothing in this room. But if you come in here as a human, you can find an NPC summon, Iron Tarkus. I kind of want to show him off, but at the same time, I want to stick away from summoning. I've only done the one summon in the game, and that's all I'm going to do is just the one. Well, no, did I do two? Yeah, I showed off Solaren and Lautrec failing against the Gaping Dragon, didn't I? What? What? Okay. Okay. I take two, then. I'm a little speechless after that. I don't know what to say. Okay. Alright, he always does this thing at the first, and it never hits. Kind of prefer to stay behind him, but not like between his legs or anything. Looks like we're not going to knock him off, but that does happen. If you can stumble him, he'll fall down. It's a good way to get some free hits in, obviously. And that was some pretty good damage to him. I do tend to like to kind of stay around behind him if I can help it, you know? And as you can see, he's going to stumble again. If you can do it next to the edge, he will just fall off, and it's pretty hilarious. I've got no excuse for why I died the first time, because seriously, this guy is like probably the easiest boss in the game. Well, no. No, there's one boss that is definitely easier, but if we don't count that boss, if we're just talking about enemies that are bosses, like straight up bosses, then this guy is like the easiest actual boss in the game. Oh, didn't this happen in Demon Souls? Yeah, if you've ever played Demon Souls, this is this little part is a little bit of a nod to one of the cutscenes in Demon Souls. Ah, ain't that pretty? I forget. There's a lot of architecture that's been used in Dark Souls, and I heard that there was some more that was used in Dark Souls too, like real-world architecture that was used as an inspiration for some of the locations in the game. I forget what cathedral. I think it's a cathedral that inspired this location. This is Anor Londo. One of my favorite areas of the game. Walk on past this guy. He's not gonna do anything to you. Just walk on past him. I love Anor Londo because what's there not to love about this? Just look at it. It's just this fantastic looking location. But unfortunately, that's probably going to wrap us up for the day. We'll talk to this NPC down here first.
Well, you are a rare visitor. Welcome to the lost city of Anor Londo, chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder. If you are the chosen one, a revelation shall visit thee. What follows thereafter depends upon you.
So she's a firekeeper as well. She can reinforce our Estus. We don't have any firekeeper souls though. But unlike the other two that we've seen, this one can actually talk to us.
What is it? What am I? Well, I am the keeper of the bonfire. If not for me, what beacon would there be in this lost city? A gatekeeper and a guide. That is my calling.
And like the other firekeepers, if she dies, the bonfire goes out here. And one other similarity, I didn't mention this before, but if there's a firekeeper at the bonfire, it automatically is kindled to 10. As you saw, I sat down and I got 10 Estus. Alright, so I'm going to do some leveling up. Right? Let me see. I've got my halberd at +10 now, don't I? Yeah. So I'm just going to do some leveling up then. It's 283. Ooh. Okay. Put some more points in endurance. Put one more point in vitality, so I'll be over. Alright. That seems pretty good. I think I'm okay with all that. Let's see if we can do anything different armor-wise. I almost want to swap to that because... nah, probably shouldn't. But it would weigh so much less. How much does that weigh? 3 pounds? That's pretty good. But that weighs a little bit more. I might use it though. Might use that actually. Alright, this weighs less than what I'm using and is a little bit better, so... Oop, didn't mean to take that off. Alright, let me put those back on. I'm just trying to, you know, figure out what I want to use for my armor. I wouldn't mind using those for the poise, but I don't know if I have the... I don't have know if I have enough weight to where I can use it. Let me put it on and see how that works. Oh, fantastic. Now, what about this? Ah, man, I'd love to rock the Wanderer coat. Might not be a possibility at the moment, though. Let me see. It already feels a little bit slower. Oh, wait, no. Oh, that's fantastic. What's our poise at? 54. That's a good poise rating. Oh, this is nice. I'm very happy with that. Yeah, that's something else. That's good. I like that. Okay, guys. Until next time. See you later. Yeah, see you in a couple of days. I should have mentioned that earlier, but yeah, no videos going up today. That's why I played for a while today to put up. I mean, not today. No videos going up tomorrow. That's why I played it a while today to get some more videos out. That's... No, there was actually, yeah, I'm sorry. I need to actually talk about a couple of things before I stop. So I did a stream with a good friend of mine, Josh X. We tried to do some co-op. Didn't work out, but then I heard about the DSC fix. So we might try to do that again. Just check the Twitch for that. I'll put a link to my Twitch in the description of one of these videos, probably the last one here. And yeah, we'll see if we might try to do that again. He hates the game. I put up a video about it, but yeah. Anyway, that's all for today. See you guys till next time.